Oh my gosh. Ah! Everything's messed up. Everything's fine. Maybe. I don't know. What is up? Good morning. I'm late. Not sure what that was. It was like... Luckily I pulled my OBS up because it was just the black screen, but it was, like, just stuck. It was stuck in between scenes. And I was like pressing the button. I was like, move. Change scenes. Change scenes. Change scenes. I manually clicked it and it had to like work, but now my thing works. So I don't know what that was. It just got froze. I was like, is the stream gonna crash? That's what I was worried about. I was like, is it just gonna like crash? But Seems like the stream is on. So far, so good. So far, so good. Hope the fam's doing better. Man, they're getting there. They're getting there. They are getting there. The baby is the sickest. That is for sure. Is the sickest. See if I can switch this over really fast, see if it works. Oh, it works now, so I don't know. I don't know, guys. There, everything's fine. The baby was like screaming bloody murder. I was like, what is that wailing banshee? It's the baby. The wife has him though now, so it's okay. Yeah, baby is the sickest of them all. So we caught RSV. He's over the RSV. He's good. We didn't have to hospitalize him for that. But upon him now, his immune system was down. Now he has flu A and a double ear infection. So he is living his most unpleasant life probably right now. Which means I am living my most sleepless night right now. Like we all are here at this house, that's for sure. Baby is unhappy. But that means that I've been sick for the past week. So we know I had RSV, and then I'm assuming now I have the flu. I feel okay. I'm just really tired. All the time. No matter what. Yesterday I pounded down 12 cups of coffee. A whole pot of coffee. And I literally fell asleep at my desk. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Couldn't even eat my lunch. passed out in my desk. Fought to stay awake. And I was pumped full of caffeine, man. And I was just tired. Still kind of just dragging. Not doing like, I don't feel like terribly sick though. I'm just really dragging butt. That's kind of what I feel like. And like being nasally. So, oh, it's weird, man. We can answer viewer questions. We can start a Q&A inside of the chat now. That's cool. Huh. Interesting. I've never seen that before. That's a new setting. What are you mining? Man. Good morning, my long-haired son. Hope you're doing well up there in the cold north. So CKB, Caspa, Ethereum Classic, Flux, Litecoin, Dogecoin. Yeah, I think that's about it right now. That would be about it. The Ethereum Classic I'm mining on unminable. Yeah, to get paid out in like Solana, which worked out really well. This last little pump that we had, I was mining away at Solana for a good minute. I mean, since I made the video about it, and we had a nice, good pump. What was it, yesterday, the day before? Yeah, we almost touched $14 on Sol, and I was mining it around like 12. So I converted that ASAP. Did you order a CK2? I did not. I did not, man. I was trying to recover from being sick, and I just don't have the extra funds right now. Sadly, I wish I did. It has been a little rough here, dollar-wise. That's for sure. It's been rough. Currently looking at getting a third job, basically. I do not have the time for it, but you know what it is. Yeah, man, it was crazy. The whole family was down. Tech Shinji, the baby caught RSV. We caught RSV. Baby has the flu. We have the flu. It's been a rough week, man. It's been a rough like week and a half. But yeah, looking at like a third job now because the wife's second job, like her that she's been managing, they're actually closing their doors on the 14 days. So we actually are going to lose majority of our income. So that's where I'm at. If I could have bought it though, I would. It wasn't badly priced, in my opinion. Like I wanted it. I don't even know if they still have it on their website. Goldbill.com. K2. Of an Americano coffee. Hey, take Genji. Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. You're really awesome, my dude. And we'll drink my coffee out of my I love you dad mug that my daughter bought me. She said I needed to make sure I use this on live stream today. So there you go. Proof of cup. Proof of cup. All right. Switch that over. There you go. So 400 watts for 2.1 terahashes. So you're basically doubling it up. Well, they just add a second. They just add a second chipset in here. Is that literally all they did? Looks like it. Instead of having one, they just added two. Now we have two boards. I mean, it's not badly priced. It was like 200 and some bucks. It's about the same efficiency. It's just a second. Yep, just a second chip. That's it. Because extra plug. Here's your lights per board. Your air lights per board. Pretty sure the 2 means just 2 chips. Yeah. I mean, it's nice that you can undervolt it now, though. It makes it more efficient than the regular. You know what I mean? If you can pull 1.5 terahashes for only 40 plus 60 watts, 60 to 40 to 60 watts more than the stock CK box, and you'll get half a terahash more. So I mean, not bad. This is the most efficient right here. The low power mode. Tech man, you need to get one of these, man, and do your crazy undervolting with it and see what happens. Any coin you are trying to get a bag of? Right now, Bitcoin. That's the bag. The bag is Bitcoin. Beating a dead horse, but Caspa. I'm trying to collect as much Caspa as I can. Only because I am curious about like when they implement in the Rust protocol on Caspa. That piques my interest, right? Yeah, 256. You can still buy it too. Wow. You can buy it in stock. Not bad. I sold a bunch of CKB for another CK box not that long ago. Might have to reevaluate and see if I can do it again. Yeah, I'm interested in Caspa only because of the implementation of Rust, which, if some of you don't know, one of the only other coins that run on Rust that has most interest is Solana, and they have high transactions per second. So they have a lot of like issues sometimes with their validators, but that's a validator problem. It's a I don't know how to say it without. I was gonna say it, but then as soon as I started saying it, it didn't sound right. Delegation. Their delegation of validators is not good and causes a lot of issues, but Caspa shouldn't have that issue. They're also a mineable coin, so they won't have to worry about the validators doing the transactions. The miners would. So makes me curious if it'd be like a super efficient new Solana. Not Solana, but maybe a Solana killer. Who knows? But it has my interest. Only because of that reason. And I can use my FPGAs on it. Don't tempt me. Holding out for the laser miner. Hey man, do it. Do it to it. I find Caspa pretty interesting. I mined a little bit of it, like way back, like kind of about like when Son of a Tech was talking about it, but I didn't stay on it. I should have just stayed on it. I would have benefited staying there. I've been able to mine it for a very long while with FPGAs, which they have no problem with FPGAs, by the way. Some people are like, kick the FPGAs off the network. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. What up, Vincent Gallo? My dude. No regrets. That's right. No regrets. So yeah, I do find Solana and Caspa to be an interesting pair, right? I mean, can we go to have it? NFTs. Solana NFTs. What? Hold on. Tell you something I shouldn't. There's a reason why I'm trying to find this. Keeps track of transactions. Transactions per second is what I'm after. Alright. Irrelevant up at the top, but if you watch right here, see like Solana network, 3,716 transactions per second. Like this right here, pretty legit. Keeping track of the transactions per second is the goal, right? But yeah, the transactions per second, and if they can get, if Caspa's gonna lower block times less than 10 seconds and build on Rust, their transactions per second will mimic, if not be better. You know what I mean? In the far of like Caspa anyway. So just my thoughts. That's where my head is with Caspa. I'm just watching it. I'm mining it. No regrets. Good morning, MC. How's it going? Ralph Cooper, my dude. Good morning. Good morning. People had some questions for you, Cooper, in DCA or Glory chat. Because you're the man with those kind of plans. I love my FPGAs even if I'm salty about black miners. Hey man, don't be salty about black miner. It's just a good mousetrap, man. Just a good mousetrap that you can't reset yet. There are people actually working on. There are public bit streams like on the way for black miners, so don't count them out just yet. Don't count them out yet. There's a reason why you don't see any of them for sale still. I've been trying to score like an F1 or an F2 for a long time, and you don't see them come for sale. As many of them as there are, they never come up for sale. And there's a reason for that. So, thinks about it. Can't be salty about it. They built decent hardware. It was super inefficient, but it wasn't the hardware's fault. Networks want security. Coin owners should as well. Why hate FPGAs? That's right. Times come tough for folks who are interested in FPGA hardware. Game on, I say. That's right, man. If you care about network security, then you're good to go, right? I'm still mining on my F1. There you go. It's actually still profitable on Eon. Like, they've been profitable for quite a while. I wish I could find one. I've been trying to get one myself for a long time. I don't even know there's anything on eBay. If only they released that Varus 2 bitstream, dude. If only they had. F1 Ultra. There ain't nothing. Not a thing. But yeah, there are streams coming for them. I still have my F1 Mini. It's actually behind me. Oh, dang. Someone's selling an F1 Mini on eBay because they can't get it to hash. Yeah. This was very 2017 when people thought speed, transactions per second was important. Caspa is cool, but not sure hype is warranted. Solana is fast, but fundamentally broken. Worse because they lost their main backer and pumper. Caspa is the only competition, however, speed is not the be-all, end-all. Yep. People like to have a use by the coin for Moon, yeah. 100%, dude. They are, Caspa's definitely having their struggles. Because of all the hype. They are actually 32 is tempting for that parts only mini. Yeah. It is pretty tempting, and I bet it actually works. It could most likely just be a user error and the pool isn't recognizing it, or the hash is just so low that it's not submitting shares very often. No, the F1 Mini does not work on Caspa. I mean, it could. If someone developed a stream for it. But it definitely could. It has enough bandwidth. And the cache size is large enough on the chip that it would be okay. We're trying on nice hash for Cadena, yeah. That's not a bad deal for $32. Not a bad deal. But yeah. They are hyped and they're having a lot of, not like liquidity issues, but the market is drier than the coins being minted, right? The reason I would be most interested, and I would be more interested in Caspa when they release the smart contracts. That's what has me like hoping for them, right? Is releasing of smart contracts. They are not going to deploy that until after the Rust deployment's done, though, if they're smart. Because being built on Rust, a lot of the protocols, I think Aptos is built on Rust too, but a lot of the protocols and dApps and contracts that have been built on Solana could be easily ported over if they have the Rust implementation in, right? Does that make sense? Do you understand what I'm putting down? I like to be vague because I've listened to some conversations that I just don't want to catch the backlash for. I have 10 RX 580 Red Devils, 8 gigabytes. No clue what to do with them, but box them up. Any ideas? I mean, if you don't know what to do with them, sell them. Make some money back on them, right? I mean, not that you haven't made money back on them because they've been mining, right? Like RX, I still have RX 580s. I have a whole rig of RX 580s, and I'm acquiring more 580s in the next couple days. Like, I honestly, 580s are still a good card. You just got to be able to like pop them as low as you can, right? It's not just the release of smart contracts. They need projects to want to onboard. Yes, and they won't until smart contracts are done. People aren't going to just abandon Solana if something's not working yet. They need it to be working. I don't think it's like not doable, even without VC backing. Like it's doable without that. Like you don't need it, right? $0.10 per kilowatt, yeah. I mean, I have a facility for hosting, and it's less than 10 cents. Starting rate is 8 cents actually. Had them since 2019. Yeah, man, I've had some RX 580s that I've had since like my entire mining career, right? I have a few of them that I still have that are from like my original mining rig. I sold most of them, but I kept like 2 of them because they've standed the test of time, man. Stay away from BTC. My 560s are knocking blocks. Man, you want to knock blocks, you just stay away from what to mine. I'm responding to this message real fast. Alright, sorry. I was trying to respond. Let's see. Other blockchains pay people to build and still have a hard time getting people to do that. Smart contract functionality is not enough anymore. It is not. You are correct. They need to have a usability of the ecosystem. the ecosystem needs to be worth a shit. I mean, worth it. Pardon my French. I really enjoy, like, Solana has a lot of issues, right? But I enjoy their ecosystem. It's fun. I actually enjoy building on Rust. It's fun for me. It's different. It was a different change of pace from building on like Ethereum. Writing everything in Solidity was boring, and I was getting tired of it. So writing in Rust is actually a good change of pace for me as a protocol layer. The coin, man, they got a lot of issues. Lots of issues. But the ecosystem and some of the like applications that are built on it are rather freaking helpful. I've enjoyed it. They've had issues though. I wouldn't bet all my money on it, right? But if Caspa can achieve smart contract usability, still be able to, their biggest issue is going to have to be like the miners in a sense, right? Is enticing the miners not to dump all their coins. They need to be able to entice them enough with applications and earning yields, like kind of like Ethereum, Sushi Swap, things like that. Because majority of miners weren't selling their Ethereum. They were just putting it back in the pool. And they need to be able to entice that. Right? That's my 2 sats. They dominate NFTs, yes, and a lot of DeFi. Not so much the DeFi, right? I don't like the yield for like APY and things like that isn't great on Solana. They definitely dominate in the NFT market over Ethereum. That's for sure. Yeah, I know. SBF just like screwed them. Yeah, you're 100% right about the having to do something with your mine coins other than sell them. Yes, that is the issue. That they have to figure out how to entice them to not sell their coins, because that hurts APY with more liquidity being on the market. You want the TVL as high as possible. Yeah. I'm a degenerate miner. I have not touched Ethereum since it stopped. Like since it quit like proof of work, right? I won't even like give it a time of day. And it sucks. So I got a lot of projects that I was like working with that just are drying up because the liquidity is just trash. They killed their own coin. Chat GPT, what do you think? Which GPT? Is Chat GTP like the actual like coin? Or is it? Oh, the OpenAI bot. Okay, yeah. Legit. It is legit, dude. I mean, it's come a long way, right? And, it can actually like write smart contracts, which is really funny and really, really weird. But it's a long way from being like perfect, in my opinion. But cursing in the chat, man. I'm gonna show because I wanna like everyone to see it. But quit cursing in the chat, Vincent. Caspa's recent protocols are making them look more and more like a security. Debatable. One of the main benefits of mineable coins is the lack of an issuer. Why mess it up with bad governance? Would you sell 5K worth of graphics cards to buy 5K FPGAs? No, I would not. One the team for me. Jeez, man, still. Yeah, Serpent's having internet issues, fam. He is trying to get his stuff like set back up, but he is having issues. I know that he was. So I was messaging back a second ago. Yeah, he's having internet issues. It's like it's coming on and off. So, whenever it's like up, Serpent, like, well, I'll push everybody your way, my dude. I know you said you have it set, so. My bad. We'll knock off the cursing. It's okay, buddy. I just don't want to have to, like, not show your message because of a singular curse word. Right? I try to keep it PG. I have my own chitlins that watch my show, and my oldest actually watches and listens to what I say, so I watch myself. Because he's got friends. Alright, so, yeah. I mean, I agree, man. It does mess up governance. If they implement in... was it the Ghost DAG? Or the DAG Knight? It's DAG Knight that they're switching to. They're on Ghost DAG now. If they switch to DAG Knight, it will mess up the governance, like 100%. They will decrease block times to less than 10 seconds, which will make transaction throughput up. But the way that they're gonna go about the transactions that make it past the 10-second block time, they will require more hash rate. And I don't know that I quite feel like that's an easy way to solve it, in my opinion. It will increase the amount of like Caspa minted every like second. So the supply will come faster. So they would need something to be able to burn tokens at a higher rate. And different than burning tokens and selling tokens are not the same thing. You burn a token and it's gone. Liquidity, supply, like the supply is there, but the coin is not. Like it's 86. Just putting more coins on the market hurts the liquidity. And they have to like PancakeSwap has that. Like they had that issue. They mint too much. Like they didn't used to. Even when DeFi Summer was like popping, they were doing good. Now they mint too much cake for what needs to be on the market. You know, ready for Christmas? No, I'm not. I'm not. Normally I am, but this is like the worst month. I'm not ready for it. Yeah, I wouldn't sell all my graphics cards for FPGAs though. Wouldn't be a smart move. Maybe sell like half my GPUs for FPGAs. If you believe in that, you know what I mean? I like FPGAs just because you can move them. Like for like coin wise, you know, you're not tied down to one coin. But you are limited to what you can do. And you're either in the in crowd or you're in the public crowd. So yeah, like Crypto Mike said, you have to be like in the in crowd to have like private bit streams. You know, it's easier to get into the group of private streams than most people think. They think it is locked off and like pretty secretive. Like, I can't make videos upon private bit streams. Like, I just can't. I'll get my access revoked. It's Integra Guide. It's easy, man. It's really not difficult, and they are more welcoming than most people think they are. People think they're mostly like Bitcoin maxis. You know, they're pretty. Bitcoin maxis can be pretty violent, and they're not that bad. Though you show the wrong thing or say the wrong thing, they'll kick you out. Most of the time they won't even warn you. They'll just kick you out. But most of the time they're pretty lenient, man. The moment you open your mouth, you kind of get blackballed. Yeah, I've been down that road, man. I've said the wrong thing before 2 times, and I got in trouble. I got blacklisted from BlackMiner. Yep. Because I said something I shouldn't have. They DM'd me with the quickness. And the community jumped my crap. Like, it's definitely a thing. Yeah, they want people that can contribute. Yes, easy to access, but they want people to contribute. Yep. 100%. 100%. Those are good points, but dev fees imposing. Only they can make proposals. They hold a multi-sig. They tap VCs on the DL for hardware venture. Not looking good. Oh, for Caspa, yeah. I get you. Gonna go live at 11. It is holding for now, but not consistent. Cool. As soon as you go live, buddy, I'll push everybody your way. Man, I saw that there's someone that just got a bunch of FK33s, man, and I'm jealous. Panda still hasn't sent me my FK33, man. He said he was going to send me that thing 1.5 years, 2 years ago. And he still hasn't sent it to me. It's still sitting on his desk. Talking to you, Panda. Yeah. FK33s are pretty cool, though. I do like them. I wish I had one. And they're decently efficient on Caspa. And they run very cool. Hey, why you ducking me, bro? I know, man. Squirrel equals rug. Squirrel equals scam, dude. They screwed us all over, man. They screwed us all. We are sadly not alone. David was cool, though. No, he was not. That guy was not cool. He will not get my cool guy's grace. Smart, but not cool. Some people find snakes cool. I don't. Yep. Facts. Whole thing got effed up due to IP. Not because of IP, Serpent. I wish, man. I wish it was that simple. but it wasn't. I'm gonna try not to let myself get heat worked up over it. But yeah. Bad people, man. Bad people. Yep. What's up? Yeah, IP issues. Yeah, I don't know, man. I definitely had like some IP issues, but not the main contributor. It won't let me raise your thing, servant. There it goes. Yo, Tech Man. Slept in, dude. I slept in too. I got up like 30 minutes before the stream started. I was behind. We'll push on GPUs, ZK chains. We'll need some compute in like a matter of time. 100%, man. I like ZK rollups. ZK Snarks is a great technology. Widely misused. And underused. That was one of my saddest like things about Flux, right? I love Flux, but when they kicked out the ZK Snark protocol, like it hurt my feelings. Shielded transactions were great. They were not used enough. They weren't broadcasted enough. And then they removed the ZK Snark protocol out of it, and it's lost its lackluster. But they had to do it to not be a security and to get listed on a bunch of exchanges. But there are plenty of other protocols that still have ZK Snarks that are on exchanges. So take that for what it is. Take it for what it is. That's right, smash the like button. Good for two things. Privacy, but also hyperscaling. Yes. Yes. I really liked when, Matic introduced ZK rollups for Ethereum. Like, super smart, right? Like, a second layer performing the ZK snarks is great for Ethereum, right? Because it would stop Ethereum from being deemed a security because of that. It would allow transactions to be private, but still not quite on Ethereum, so they wouldn't have to deal with the backlash. Yeah, it was a great idea. They screwed it up, though. They botched it hard, but it was a great idea. I was all for it, man. Yeah, that is huge. Yeah, PolyZK is huge. Yep, I agree. it's botched, but it was great. Still is great if they actually ever like fully finish it and Ethereum fixes their mess. It would be great. A shielded layer 2 would be awesome. I mean, can't really call it a layer 2. It's not. Polygon's not a layer 2, but kind of. Polygon's a weird it's a weird hybrid. I've loved Polygon though. It was fun. I use Polygon more than I use Ethereum. Cheaper and faster. Cheaper and faster, just doesn't have the liquidity. How I see it. I need to finish my... Currently I'm trying to get my freaking BCU rig to fix. Having issues with the actual CPU and motherboard, which is odd and hurting me. But once I get the FPGA up, I'll be able to make a video on Team Red Miner because it's public. Since Team Red Miner is a public bitstream, I can make videos with my BCU over that and not getting any kind of backlash. And I'm excited for that. My ETH is sitting. A lot of people's ETH is just sitting. But a BCU makes 5 terahashes on Caspa. So 5,000 mega hashes for under 300 watts. And that is not BCU must be dusty. It was running for a while. Keep it public. Don't make me report you, Miguel. Hey, don't do that, man. A BCU would make 275 Caspa a day, give or take. That's actually before their 10% fee, though. So at a 15% fee, because of the pool fee plus the miner fee, you would make 246 Caspa per day. BCU's a little dusty, but not too dusty. I think my D5 pump is busted. Even though it's brand spanking new, I'm pretty sure it's broken. Because my outtake from my CPU to the BCU is hot. And I mean hot. Like, the tube is like... makes it extremely jello-y. Hold on. Alright, I gotta get out of here. I got a baby that's crying. And the community fee. Plus the 10% dev fee. Yeah, there you go, man. There you go. Sorry, so like what, 20%? 20% on the fee. So you make 232 gas per day after all the fees. That's pretty bad, yeah. I mean, not like profitability wise, right? At 10 cents. Right? But yeah, when I turn the BCU on, the output from the CPU to the BCU, that tube is hot. It's like the fluid isn't moving fast enough. But I have an alpha cooled D5 pump that definitely is rated to move enough. But I feel like it's just not. It's not. And the CPU is just getting way too hot. Nim thought maybe it was a bad mount. That maybe when I moved the rig, I may have loosened something up, but it's possible that's not the issue actually, because I redid it all. I redid the entire loop and it still did it. So I'm not sure. If anybody has a D5 pump, please let me know. It makes $1.70 pre-electric plus fees, and people are still asking $2K for them. Man, I will tell you right now that BCUs have withstood the test of like time. And you know when the market is in for FPGAs when their prices stay up. I have bought all of my BCUs for less than $1,000, like a piece. You buy them when there's no public bit streams making any like good amount of money, and when there's the market is down. Those are the two times you buy BCUs. It's because people are just trying to get rid of them at that point. But like, think about it. There are no more BCUs in existence, right? Like being made. I think there's a total of, I think there's only like 2,000 to 3,000 BCUs in the market, like total, that were ever made. About a quarter of them are destroyed because people don't know how to run them and bad chips and things happen. I would say there's probably at least 2,000 BCUs out in the wild. Just keep that in mind. That's not a lot. And now we have the E300s, which is populated with BCU chips. I never got to mess with the Intel stuff now. Squirrel scammed us all before that happened. Nim had an order for 3 of them. I have an Intel FPGA, but it's prior to Intel. Spartan. Osprey gets me excited. They get me all giddy too, man. I've actually worked with them before. That's where I got my entire loop from. They sent me that a while back, last bull run. They're good people, man. Right during COVID, they sent me like the order with like my water cooling parts and my upgraded backplate. And they even sent me like 3 boxes of masks. It was very generous of them. Wonder if it can still do anything. I mean, yeah. I can mine Bitcoin on it. I have a Bitcoin bit stream that I built for it. I can do that. I've done it. Done it. It was a massive headache. I took college classes at Boulder, Colorado for FPGAs. Like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Yep. But y'all gonna get me talking about FPGAs all day long. Maybe we'll have next Saturday. Maybe we'll do another. Oh, I can't do next Saturday. I'll be in Florida. Crud. Actually, I'll leave for Florida on Thursday. I'll be back, I think, the 18th. Yeah. I'll be gone from the 15th to the 18th. Really till the 19th. Because I'll come back the 18th. I am holding. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Serpent. Everybody got me talking about FPGAs, man. Secret billionaire FPGA Titan. I wish, man. Fired up on new gen shiz. I'd have to rewrite the bitstream completely. It was a proof of concept. I have one. Nim has one of these boards just like it. The Data Lord. Yeah. I wish though, Gallo. If I was, man, I would have bought FPGAs galore. I wish. I flippin' wish. But yeah. So maybe not next week, but the week prior to that, and then that week is Christmas. Well, we'll have an FPGA only live stream between now and Christmas. How about that? We'll just go. We'll talk nothing about FPGAs. I'm cool with that. Maybe we'll get Serpent on here and we'll just talk about all the cool stuff, all the cool tech that we've seen over the years. So, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications so you know every time that we go live or post videos here. I have been greatly behind with the family being sick and me being sick, so please bear with me. Trying to get back on track with all the videos and all the live streams. So please smash the like button. Share this with people. I would greatly appreciate that. You're all amazing. Thank you all for being here and for sticking by my side while we've been doing this for like 4 years. So you're all awesome, guys. Much love. Peace out. If anyone has a D5 pump, let me know so I can fix my water cooling loop so I can get my BCU back up. Otherwise, we might be installing the Sanyo Screamer. If you don't know what that is, go look back at some of the older videos of the FPGA fun and you'll hear its wailing glory. Now that we have a facility, I don't think the wailing FPGA sound of the Screamer is going to be an issue. So, who knows? When in doubt, just hash it out. See y'all next time, guys. Much love. Peace out. And enjoy Serpent's live stream. He's been holding out, waiting for us. So, catch y'all later, guys. Show Serpent some love. And don't forget to tell him where you came from. Peace. Stay savage.